It's R93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. See, Chris Eubank Jr. responded to Kell Brook's this Brook versus Spence fight. He basically was trying to put Kell Brook down for quitting a round and a half before the end of the fight. And to a certain extent, you could agree. But, you know, I'm going to mention, I don't want to mention this other boxing channel's name, but I want to just talk about his opinion in terms of what he basically said. And if I'm bringing up another boxing channel, I don't mean any beef or anything like that. I'm just trying to show my disagreement, right? This is all it is. It's a disagreement of opinions. So if you're watching this, don't take it as an offense. Just take it as a logical opinion of mine. Now, Chris Eubank is basically, in this boxing channel's opinion, he's basically talking shit to a fighter who's taking more chance than Chris Eubank himself. And to a certain extent, I will agree with that. Chris Eubank has not taken chances like he has. Kell Brook has fought Sean Porter, he has fought Errol Spence, he has fought Golovkin. Whether he's forced to fight some of these fighters or not, he's fought them, right? Chris Eubank has not fought oppositions like that. That's the truth. But, get this. I feel like Chris Eubank, what he's doing, he actually, like, in a way, he shouldn't be saying it, but Kell Brook deserves it. Kell Brook deserves it big time. You know why he deserves it? Let me tell you exactly why. When Amir Khan was fighting good fighters, right? And Kell Brook was fighting bums, Kell Brook was doing the same shit that Chris Eubank's doing to him now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Comment down below and tell me if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, don't just say bullshit. Tell me straight facts on why you think I'm wrong. When Kell Brook was fighting Carson Jones for the first time, I remember Amir Khan was fighting Danny Garcia. I could be wrong on that, but I think I'm right. And Amir Khan was asked about Kell Brook and I think it was around Danny Garcia fight. And Amir Khan was asked about Kell Brook. And Amir Khan said, "I wish him nothing but the best." Kell Brook was about to fight Carson Jones for the first time. Now, Kell Brook struggled with Carson Jones, right? Amir Khan didn't say shit about him. But Kell Brook, guess what? Tried to tell him you can't hold a shot, this and that. Got knocked out by Danny Garcia, right? Amir Khan did, right? But, isn't that the same thing? Like, Kell Brook was talking shit for Amir Khan getting knocked out. He talked shit for Amir Khan getting knocked out against Prescott. But Prescott had 17 knockouts, all less than 3 rounds out of 19 fights. This was when Amir Khan was 21. Remind me who Kell Brook was facing at the age of 21. Remind me. So, when Amir Khan's fighting better opposition, when he's trying to do better things than Kell Brook was, why was Kell Brook talking shit? When Amir Khan got knocked out by Canelo, right? And look, partly the reason why Kell Brook has faced Golovkin is because Amir Khan faced Canelo, and you know that's true. You know that's true. Because Kell Brook fought Frankie Gavin, and you know all this mandatory nonsense? Frankie Gavin was not no mandatory. Every time he had a problem, every time there was a decent fight coming up, like a Jesse Vargas, Diego Chavez, he could have actually taken those fights. He just came up with bullshit excuse. Oh, the money wasn't enough. Oh, I got injured. Yeah, you can get injured, but you can also push the fight later on. It's all bullshit. Kell Brook's full of shit, man. Kell Brook's getting what he deserved. And this channel is kind of disappointed to see, like, Kell Brook was doing the same thing to Amir Khan. This guy didn't really, I don't feel like he said too much. He didn't criticize Kell Brook too much then. He seems to be criticizing Chris Eubank all of a sudden now. I think people fail to be consistent. When Amir Khan got knocked out by Canelo, Kell Brook was talking shit. Knowing that Kell Brook is coming off a fight with Kevin Bizier, he shouldn't be talking shit. So, you know, fighting Canelo is daring to be great. And all of a sudden, as soon as Kell Brook gets insulted, this guy is trying to point finger at Eubank, who's insulting Kell Brook for doing the same shit. But to be honest, Kell Brook was doing the same shit against Amir Khan, but why did he not criticize him? I mean, maybe I'm missing out. Maybe he did. But I'm just asking a basic question. If you're listening, why didn't he criticize Kell Brook then? He was on Kell Brook's side when Kell Brook was doing all this fuck shit. Kell Brook's getting what he deserved. He really is. I'm glad, Amir Khan didn't really criticize Kell Brook too much, which was a bit. I want Amir Khan to go ham on Kell Brook. Amir Khan should go ham on Kell Brook. Kell Brook, you know what? I give him credit. Look, I give him credit, Kell Brook, for the fight that he put out. And if I was in a situation where my eye is fucked up, yeah, I'll probably quit as well, for sure. Unless this guy's like, the guy I'm fighting has done something to my family or me or some shit, then yeah, I'll probably fight to death. But man, Kell Brook, whenever he did shit, whenever he was trying to discredit fighters, no one ever spoke against him. Actually, some people did, but not a lot of people. And all of a sudden, these people are speaking against Kell Brook for quitting. And, you know, you have boxing channels that are saying, oh, why are you speaking on him when you haven't taken chances? It's the same shit with Kell Brook. Kell Brook was fighting guys with losing records. When Khan was fighting Prescott, who was an undefeated puncher, 17 knockouts out of 19 fights, all less than 3, maximum 4 rounds. Kell Brook was fighting guys with losing records. And it's kind of disgusting that people don't keep it consistent, to be honest. But that's really all I have to say, man. Kell Brook got what he deserved. I'm SL93 Boxing. I'm out.